Hey, welcome to Lady Cadence Island. I am going to do something crazy today. I do love the front part of this island. I do think it's pretty. It all goes together. I am wondering though if I should remove the back elements and then put all of my German set here as well as my Alpine set because I have it currently on Laurel, which is a tiny island, so I don't have room for both Alpine and German. Now, I did just post a video on potential plans for the German set, adding that to Laurel Island. I'm thinking of doing a really huge overhaul. So, wanted to show you what the top of Orchid is like now. This is currently how I have my water. I do like this. However, if you remember, the new water elements from the German set are really beautiful, but they flow kind of the opposite direction. So I'm thinking of having them flow in from this side of the water, and then I could have it go all the way across, keep that boat there in the middle, and then keep this waterfall here to make it kind of flow through the top section with those new elements. Of course, you do have to keep the coin producing buildings. We've got Stilt House, the Talbot House, and Tree House are all here, as well as the stables and the vineyard. But I think I can make that all work with Alpine and Germantown. So we're going to give that a whirl, and I will probably consider stacking stuff on some islands. They're all decorated fairly nicely. Snowdrop is stacked with storage, but I'm considering stacking with storage on each island with the items that I used to decorate it to make it look nice. These Orchid Town ones are going to have to go on Laurel if I do make things switched out. Let me just see. I'm gonna play around with it and see what I can do. So that's how it is now. Let's see what we can do to change things around. All right, well, I did it. I moved all my current Germantown stuff over to Orchid, as well as my Alpine decorations, and then stacked the other ones over on Laurel. Now, one of the main reasons I did that was so I could combine the German set decorations into one big feature point. I do love having this beautiful lemon tile added. Now, you saw that over on the other island, on Laurel Island. But I've made it even more of a feature point with the mermaid fountains as well as the little fish fountains from this month and this statue that came with last year's German set. So, so pretty. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these flowers like this right here. I might do a different pattern. We'll see. I have space right here for the completion prize for the new set. And I did want to combine some of these cute little red German buildings and then have the river flowing in a way that makes more sense through all of these little sections. Also, I do think the vineyard or the what do you call this? This little winery, whatever it is. Anyway, I think it matches with the German set because of the red roof. So it works nicely. We've got our little planting area. Still have a playground here next to the so-and-so. I might get another so-and-so building. I'm not sure if I will or not. We'll have to see. And then, of course, I've got my water features going up here. Also, the red of the stable matches too. We are going to see. I want to put together a little mock-up with ideas for the German buildings that are coming up on the water. So I've left some space here for that. Again, have that beautiful little bridge with the water too here. I love that one. And still making use of those alpine paths up here. This was such a cute one with the fountain and the goats too. That was from the Alpine path, the or set. It was the marvelous item for this year. And then I did add this water feature in, so it looks like it's flowing in right from the main water down through this river area. So I need to work on a little mock-up to show you kind of my ideas. I am going to have to move things around because, of course, they won't all fit currently how it is. I was just trying to come up with an idea at first, which took me a little while. I have my path through the heather going with this little, that beautiful bend or bountiful, whatever it's called. That's from Botanical Bliss. Anyway, those go nicely together, so you can either go down here to the main buildings, it looks like maybe through the woods, or you can go up this way and up to the Talbot house, which is still lots of garden features. I've just kind of split them up a little bit. So I put this over here where you can enter through this little gateway into their yard, or up through the pathway into the yard. And they've got lots of beautiful florals in this section. Of course, this part is the same with the windmill. I feel like the windmill goes nicely with Germantown type set as well. Stilt house I did take down to a lower level just to see if it worked better with kind of some of these rustic things. I also took the tree house down to a lower level, so it has the blue roof to match more of the Alpine set. And then I've got the Alpine set, most of it over on this section, so lots of animals. This little woodworking guy I thought was cute. I put him over here by this little bread baking section. So I'll, again, probably change things up a little bit, but it is kind of cute. Got all my little animals here. He's trying to look at his map to see which direction to go. Then if you go up the little mountain pathway, you go up to the cute little alpine cottage up here at the top, and that's by the water. So I feel like that goes well with a little watermill over on this side too. So that's the start to my rearranging. Again, I'll show you a quick mock-up of some ideas for the new buildings. I'm going to have to take more decorations out though, because I do want to buy more of those big chestnut trees and place in here. So I'll have to replace some of the current trees and kind of switch some of those things out a little bit. It did take me a good little while to come up with this. And then, of course, like I said, Laurel now is stacked with my previous Orchid Town buildings. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But we'll take it a step at a time. And for now, just focus on getting a really pretty German Alpine combo going on here. Okay, here's a basic mock-up with a lot of the decorations. I'm focusing this one on that big center one. That would be the completion prize you see right in the middle there, the chateau. Super, super pretty and very big, which I love that. And then I decided to make kind of a tile area in that top corner for the clock emporium and the little cottage. Now, I don't know how those are going to be offered. The cottage hopefully is supposed to be a Club Mysteries reward, and our team always does that, so really hopeful for that. I don't know if I'll be getting the clock emporium. If it's a sale item, I probably won't be. However, if it is a challenge reward, like for secrets or something, then I definitely will get it. If it's not available except for as a sale item, I'll probably get another so-and-so building and put up in its place in that corner. Then you also see the cute little pickle stand down there at the bottom. Now, I do plan on doing another path through the heather also, where that blank space is. Will be a perfect spot, and I'll show you when I get off here what that will look like after I get out of the mock-up and back to my island again. This is the second mock-up. Now I'm focusing on the water section. As you can see with those bendy ones with the boat and the trees, it does have that wooden kind of bend to it, so that's going to be a little tricky. This is a basic idea of what I'm thinking might work, but I will probably have to play around with it a good amount. I love the cottage on the water. That most likely is going to stay there. Love the cute little barrel and the ducky. So we'll just see how it actually looks once it's placed and is completed. Then I'll play around with it some more. But this is why I like to do mock-ups, because you can really see if something is going to work or not. And I've already changed things a good amount to have those 4 decorations fit in place a little better. And as a reminder, here are the 4 brand new decorations that are specialty decorations. In other words, you don't purchase them with coins. You see the completion prize for completing the set, and then the 2 marvelous items, you get those from pink star boxes, and then of course the decoration you can purchase for diamonds. They follow the same pattern every single month when they do a repeated set. So those are the 4 brand new specialty items. I absolutely love every single one of them. I will most likely only get one of the boat because it just doesn't fit necessarily. Super cute though. And then I would just place immediately and sell the rest that I get for free coins. The cute little bend one with the barrel and the ducks, I'll probably get a few of those because it's so cute and I can put them on several islands where I have water features added. So that's adorable. I never get the diamond one because it does always come around again in a different way where I can get it because I don't want to be spending 200 diamonds. So those are the 4 brand new decorations that are specialty items. All right, now these are the 4 brand new decorations that are available for purchase with coins. And you can see the coin value as well as the flower value at the top of each of these. Gorgeous. I plan on getting all of them except possibly the Watergate because I'm not sure exactly where I would put that. It is worth 80 flowers, but not really worth it for me to try to force it in someplace. I mean, I might hide it behind something. However, love the pickle stand. It's worth 120 flowers for a single square space, so that's great. And look at that cottage for 900 flowers. Gorgeous. Now remember, you can also hide it behind some other decorations so you don't see the water element, just see the rooftop if you want to. It is a good flower count, so that's an option. And the bend, the trees where the water is, same thing for that. You could hide it just to get some variation in your trees. So lots of options here. Beautiful decorations. That completes the set of 8 brand new decorations. So here I am back on the island again. You can see I messed around with stuff, just little details to help it be a lot smoother when Monday rolls around and I can just add in the brand new decorations where they belong. Some of this water is going to get replaced, of course. In order to fill in those 2 water decorations, then I'll put those on a different island. Here again is where I plan on putting those 2 buildings. Let me show you real quick what it will look like if I added the so-and-so up there instead. If I have this in case I can't get the emporium. Now I might, because it has that grass in it, put that there and then put the little cottage on the other side. We'll see. I'll put this back for now. So I might get 2 of those, or a second rather. This is the path through the heather. This is going to be a repeated decoration coming up. Love this. I would like to get a few of these if possible. But look how cute that will be right in that section. Perfect spot. The little pickle stand will go right there in that empty spot in front of the tile. And there's a few hidden spots here. Now I will probably take out some of these trees and replace. I would love to do another chestnut. Those are worth 700 flowers, another repeated decoration. Plan to get a few of those and replace some of these lower flower count trees with. And then you might have noticed in the mock-up these little flower planters. Those will be another repeated decoration. I plan to get a few more of those because I will put one here in this spot, and then I will also would like to put a couple up here in front of those buildings when I get those. So those are 3 repeated ones, and then there are a few more repeats as well. This little family is one of them as well, walking. I don't know that I'll get more of them in this spot. We'll see. I could put another set of family up here. Let me see, because they are worth 100 flowers, so that's not a bad amount. So those are options as well. So there you go, German set. I really do love it on Orchid because I can spread it out more. And I do have all the space now for my Alpine set, which matches the German set. Super cute. This tree was from the recent Club Mysteries just this past week. Really like that. It's a pretty decoration. Love the little water mills here. So we've got them flowing down from this water. We've got a boat going out of this water feature, and then we've got water flowing in from this side of the island as well. Now granted, this water is a lighter blue color, doesn't match super well, but it does flow into this lighter blue here and then turns to darker as you get down here. So we'll see how that all works. Again, that's a Alpine set item, but looks pretty. And I feel like the Talbot house with its darker roof matches the style, as well as having the windmill. And then, you know, the stables, I did pull those back down to just the brown stable. This was Final Secrets decoration. Is cute. This is my second one that I've got of that decoration. It was in a previous Secrets because it was a repeat. So that is actually on Marigold Island, the other one. So that is it. Those are my plans for Germany. Excited for the new decorations to come out. I'm working my hardest this week to stock up on coins, so I'm not worried about advancing Flower-wise right now, I'm just focused on coins so that I can fill in all these spaces with new decorations when they come in. The other great thing about the chestnut tree, it's big. You can hide things behind it, which is nice if you have those high flower count items. For example, like the, where is she now? Hidden her too well. Yes. 200 flowers for harvest time. I have a bunch of these I got from Alpine Set this past April because they're just so great to tuck in behind things and boost up your flower count. I think I have at least 10 to 12 of those kind of hidden around. So if I have more that I find on other islands, I'll probably hide them in here. Again, I did take this tree house down several levels as well because the roof matches better at that lower level. I also like the fountain with the path better over here than over here because I had to play around with this section a whole lot in order to make it work for those new pieces, and I'll probably be changing it up again just to make that work because I have this bridge here with the water, plus there's those 3 new decorations that will have water as well. So I'll show you when it's all finished and give you a complete tour then, but I think I'm off to a good start here and we'll be ready to just plop in a bunch of decorations come Monday morning and then wait a few days for those to finish and we'll have a beautiful completed German set. Now I am considering switching this up, adding in some of my town features in here, as in the houses, the picket fence, all that type of stuff that's now currently crammed over on Laurel. We will see if I do that or not, and I'll keep you posted. I could do Louisiana Town over on Laurel. Now, the only thing is, of course, my orangery has to stay, my fountain has to stay, and the schoolhouse, because those are coin producing buildings that cannot leave Orchid. Oh, I wish we could put them on other islands, but for now we can't, so have to make the best out of what we have. Again, this is my Alpine. I'll zoom in here. Beautiful Alpine set that flows into my German town. Now this is another spot. This greenhouse could be replaced with a clock emporium or another German building. We'll see. I do love this with the fountains and that statue in the center and the gorgeous lemon tiles. Lots of fun decorations combining both Venice and Germantown together. Got my vineyard, winery, gardens, planting sheds over here, outdoor eating area, leading you up into the stables. We also have these fun little alpine houses, little cabins with the boats in front of them. Space for new German set decorations, more alpine decorations, and then even some botanical bliss and other decorations up here with the Talbot house. And I love how the water just kind of flows nicely down through the section and leads you into, again, the alpine section. So there you go. I will show you again the completed tour once everything is finished in another week and a half. So stay posted. Thanks so much for watching.